understand what everyone in this room understands, is that our future is being developed and groomed and raised in this city.
What do I want my new scripture to be? Lean not on your own understanding, but in all things have faith. Hey teammates, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I was going to take you guys along my weekend, but yesterday was Saturday and I didn't even pick up my camera that much because I did go to an organization event. I'm going to try to include some clips here because it was absolutely so much fun that I didn't get to record that much, but what I did record, I'm pretty sure, was the governor of the state gave a really good keynote address, or gave a really good speech. And it just motivated me so much, and I feel like I am seen and heard as a teacher, especially with the vision of the overall city and then state as a whole. We're trying to make a difference, and I feel like teachers are the #1 priority in that list. You need education. So I'm going to try to include some clips here, and it may be very long, but it was just such a good speech, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Thank you. And I remember early conversations that we had about TFA, about why TFA was so important, about why TFA was so necessary, and your pitch was so simple and so right. It's an organization that's focused on, in every single way, helping to change the destiny of this city. Changing the destiny. Making sure that every single person here feels seen and heard. That every single person here feels seen and supported. And that every single leader here understands that their job is not just to lead in the now, but their job is to lead for the future. The things that I'm really passionate about, and I love the fact that we're talking about 30 years of impact. And I promise Normandy, I'll be short. Normandy's like, you got 3 minutes. I know I'm already 2:45 right now. But there's two things that this organization represents that fill me up and are incredibly important to me. One is Baltimore, and the other is education. I tell you, when we talk about Baltimore, the truth is this, I say with a full throat and a full heart, and I say it all over the state, that this is going to be Maryland's decade, period and full stop. This will be Maryland's decade. And it's going to be Maryland's decade because it's Baltimore's time. This is a time, and you cannot talk about a thriving state unless the state's largest city is also thriving. And when people say that, of course you'd say that, you're a homer. And I said, no, I say it because I'm good at math. I say it because to understand what it means for Maryland to do everything that Maryland needs to do, it means that Baltimore is going to take its rightful place in leadership in it. It means that when we're talking about the hopes and the futures of this city, that when people think about this city, I want them to understand what everyone in this room understands, is that our future is being developed and groomed and raised in this city.
That's right.
And we will protect that. We will protect that future with everything we've got. That's what change looks like. Actually thinking holistically about what does it mean to create an entire ecosystem that is focused and surrounded on believing in our babies and supporting our children. And when we talk about the way you're going to get that done, there's only one thing that is going to serve as its foundation, and that's education. Knowing that education is going to be the pathway that each and every one of our students will rely on, that education is going to be the guardrails and the foundation that all of our families will be supported by. Knowing that when we invest in education, we are investing in our future, and we are giving the greatest return on an investment that we could ever provide. And that's exactly what TFA has been doing for 30 years. It's been believing in this city, and it's been believing in education. And that's why this organization matters. And I think about everything that we are building and trying to get done right now in this administration in partnership with our remarkable partners in the legislature, in the city council, and our mayor. Mayor Scott, is always good to see you. Great to see you, and thank you so much for your leadership. That everything we're trying to get done now means moving unapologetically in support of Baltimore and unapologetically in support of our children. That we will not give in to the idea of, or give in to anyone else's business model, that they benefit from tearing down our city or tearing down our children. And that's why, I mean, we've been there for 94 days, y'all. I think the state is getting used to the new pace that we're moving at. But in 94 days, in justice, in partnership with our legislators, in our first legislative session, we were able to do things like make historic investments in our public education system, in addition to $8.8 billion, an additional $900 million going towards support of the blueprint in our public education system. That in our first legislative session, of the 10 bills that our administration authored, and by the way, we went 10 for 10 on our bills. I say, in the words of Jay-Z, numbers don't lie, check the scoreboard. 10 for 10. But one of the bills that we authored was a bill called the Teacher Shortage Act, which in partnership with this remarkable legislature, we were able to make sure that we are incentivizing our educators to be in the classroom, both for retention and recruitment, because our children deserve that and our educators deserve the supports. And knowing that the work at TFA served as
Needless to say, it was a really good event. I had such a good time last night, but today is Sunday, clean day, prep day, get ready for the week, and I'm also going to church later on, so that should be a really good time as well. But right now, it's Operation Clean, Fold all my clothes. My room is a mess, but during the weekends, or yesterday, I washed my clothes. Today, I got them out of the dryer, and I'm going to fold them and just put stuff away that I don't get time to do during the week, because I just like to do laundry on the weekends and then meal prep, go to church and things like that. So get ready to follow me along this beautiful Sunday. First off, it is absolutely gorgeous outside. I don't know about you, but now that even though I am a winter baby, I do appreciate the warmer weather and the sunlight. Like, my view is absolutely amazing. I literally think on every day that I wanted a city view, but not the cost of a city view, and just to wake up and have like this whole wall be a window is a dream come true. Let me tell you guys, pray about your dreams. I don't believe in like manifestation, but I do believe that God does care about the desires of your hearts. So if you take your request to him, it's crazy how he does care about those little things. In the sunlight, I definitely needed it in my apartment. I'm still in awe of my apartment. If you haven't seen my apartment tour, go ahead and check out this video. But anyways, I need to clean my apartment up, so let's get started. Like 45 minutes later, as you can see, I did clean off my bed, so all my clothes are put away. I did want to go ahead and switch out my wardrobe and getting my summer stuff out, but I just didn't feel like it, so I went ahead and folded all my clothes, put bath cloth, towels, everything away, and now I'm about to head to the bathroom. My comforter is drying because I washed that as well, and so I'll get that out the dryer later on, but let's head to the bathroom. This is the before. Everything needs to be clean, so it's not dirty, but I do need to go ahead and freshen up a little bit because it does get really dirty throughout the week. Toilet and my sink area, and then I also have a new scripture for the week. It says, "Don't be troubled, trust in God, also trust in me." Scripture is John 4:1. It's Jesus talking to his people about not fearing, and sometimes we could put our trust, like even I'm very guilty of this. This is on my mirror for today, and for the week. But I like to trust in other things like, oh, the government or my students or my admin will help me. But really, the only way I've gotten through this year or gotten through whatever I'm going through, like outside of school, outside of teaching, just me as a person, Tania, is through trust. And I feel like trust is built like in any relationship based off of healthy communication and prayer with Jesus and things like that. So that's my reminder every day when I wake up. Vacuum the floor nice and neat and clean the bathroom. I hate that the wrinkles are in the bed, but now because it just got out the dryer. And then coming over here to my bathroom, everything is all nice and neat with my new Bible scripture for the week. I absolutely love being in my apartment when it's so clean and so fresh. Everything is sanitized and nice and neat, which is what I love. Everything's put away. It's like no better feeling than that. The weeks that I don't do this, I do feel a difference. So the weeks that I don't get to like deep clean like I just did, I try to at least tidy up, vacuum, and then sanitize everything, and then put away stuff and do what I can throughout the week. But I feel so much better. Now I'm going to go eat some breakfast and then head to church. Yes, sir. Oh, it's trying to fight you. trying to fight you?
Yeah.
Oh, Will got the bucket. You got it! Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dang, that's too small though.
It's not, it's a pan.
See, it's not 50 size.
That's like the one of my aunties.
Yeah. You on video still?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you already know. We cut this.
Yes, sir. You just put a fresh worm on there, too. It's so pretty out here. I love it. This is how you reset.